Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX. Today we have another video, and this time it is a round analysis from a professional match. Now, I apologize for the raspy voice. I don't even have a sore throat, but I've just been out hunting Pokemons like every single day since the release of Pokemon Go. And therefore, I don't know, it's probably got nothing to do with it, but it was just like a smooth way of putting it in there. But I just woke up, and basically what we're doing is, yeah, it's a 1 vs 2 from Hooch versus Apex and Kenny S. This is just an overview of the round, so you kind of get a good feeling of what's happening, and then we'll go into depth with it now, babe. So what you're seeing on your screen now is Sir Kenny S, the star upper for EnvyUs. He's actually gravitating towards the B bomb site, but goes back to the A bomb site as soon as more kills come in, as to not overpopulate the site in case that they are not going there. But he goes back to the B bomb site when Dosha and Hooch get a kill each, and he then picks up Dosha. So it's a 2 versus 1 situation. They know that the bomb is down, and they now know that the bomb is somewhat gone. So they have 3 possibilities, and this is what I want to stress. So, in my personal opinion, in this situation, Kenny S and Apex, they have 3 possibilities. Now, one of them is what a lot of teams tend to do when they're in a 2 versus 1 situation. It is just stick together. So what they'd be doing is they'd stack either the B bomb site or the A bomb site, or just wait around in the connector, and then either retake together or be on the correct spot. Now, they could be doing this by placing 2 men on B and just waiting, hoping that Hooch comes back. They could also go 2 men on A and, yeah, hope that he's going to the other bomb site. They can also stay in connector and have a quick rotation for both sides, but they do not want to do this. I do not know why. I mean, it's not a bad call, but it's just probably a decision they made because they might not respect Hooch that much. But another possibility is that they could play split, and they could play for information. So the way that you'd be doing this, for example, is Apex could be playing at the rock, so that if Hooch comes down from plat, then he has a position where he can stay alive for a long time, but he can also get the information early, so that Kenny, if he's playing on the A bomb site, which he would be since they're split up, then he can quickly rotate to the bomb site. And for example, Kenny could be sitting in a connector under the drop window, just looking out the connector door to A, so that if he tries to cross to A, then Kenny will have the information, and if he jumps down drop, then Kenny will have the read because he can hear him jump down. So that's another way of playing it. It's simply splitting up and then playing for information, so that you can kind of gather up and retake together in the end. So it's not stacking a bomb site per se, but you do end up having not a stack, but at least a nice retake, because you're retaking it together. So you're still sticking together, but playing for information. Now, the third and final option that these guys have is that they can play split up and then play aggressive. Now, this has a bit more risk involved, but what could happen, for example, is Apex is pushing, let's say, B platform, and he just keeps slow walking because Hooch has just rotated. If Hooch then jumps down drop, Apex will have the read, he will hear him jump down, and then he can quickly retake the site whilst being on the flank, because he is so close to the bomb site, and he knows that the bomb is going to go down on the B bomb site. This gives early information, meaning that Kenny S can rotate quicker, and it also means that Hooch, after planting the bomb, or even whilst planting the bomb, will be killed by Apex. So that's a very, very smart way to go about it if you're willing to risk it, and that is a risk that you take depending on whether or not you think that Hooch is going to be staying or he's coming back to the bomb site. So the reason they're pushing the B platform area, which they will be in a second here, is to find information on what Hooch is doing. And it's not going to be on A, because what you're going to be seeing is Kenny is just going to be sitting on the A bomb site and just hiding, so that if he comes to the A bomb site, the information is going to be very, very late, and Kenny is hoping that he will be able to hit his shot if it comes to that. But it could also be, let's say Kenny had a rifle, that's probably more likely, and he would be pushing the matrix area. If Hooch then goes up the middle, then Kenny is behind him and has a perfect position to kill off Hooch before the bomb plant goes down, or after the bomb plant goes down, or even whilst he's planning the bomb. So those are the 3 possibilities, and I've kind of already given you the answer, but you'll see what happens next. So what happens is that since they haven't heard anything from Hooch for a long time, and they know he ran to plat, then Kenny S actually rotates back to the A bomb site, and then Hooch kills off Apex, so Kenny obviously has to try and rotate back. But Apex sees on his death cam that Hooch might be rotating towards the B bomb site, and because of that, Kenny second guesses himself and actually runs to the A bomb site. So he's going to be sitting more or less on top of the A bomb site here. He's actually getting as far as possible from the B bomb site when the bomb goes down, leaving him minimal time to actually retake this site. He does have a kit, but he does also have an AWP, which is not an ideal weapon for retaking. And it is a very hard clutch for him to win, simply because the bomb plan is good. Hooch could be anywhere, and I think he actually has a possibility of seeing his leg, but he obviously doesn't see it. When the smoke comes down, there's really only one angle Hooch needs to spray, and he gets it just right and wins the round for his team. So here it is from Apex's point of view. And some kills are just going to be coming in, but as you can see, he is actually the A anchor here, with Kenny S being on the support. And as the kills come in, they start to rotate. They actually rotate pretty early. They rotate on the first kill, not the second, but that's just because they have the information on both of the players being there, so there's no reason to stay on the A bomb site. But when Kenny gets the kill, Apex tries to get up close, and Kenny then gives him the information that he's probably rotated off. Apex clears this area and tries to go on the quick flank that we talked about with the information gathering by being aggressive, but Hooch has him figured out and actually just takes him down, and immediately on the death cam runs for the B plateau. Now here we have it from Hooch's point of view, and I'm going to try to go in depth with why what he does is amazing. Because what I've seen is a lot of people think that this is a clever clutch because he's running and then stops running and then goes back to the same bomb site. No, that's not the clever part. The clever part is how he's outsmarting Apex here in the first seconds of the clutch. So he's in a bad position, 2 versus 1. It's going to be hard. He could get a bomb plant, but that's just about it. He goes and sits behind this box, and as said, they have 3 possibilities. So if they stack the B bomb site, he's not going to lose anything but time. Now, if they split up and play information, he's not going to lose anything but time. But if they play aggressive and split up, like they do here, he's going to get a free frag, and that's why it's so smart. It's such a good decision from Hooch, because he has absolutely no negatives. He has about 1 minute on the clock when he picks up the bomb, and therefore he can just play the timer, and all he can lose is time. And he doesn't do that, of course. He actually ends up picking up a frag. Then he makes the fake run towards the Dragon Law area and slow walks back. Now, this is not, in my opinion, the smartest play in this clutch. Of course, it is clever, and it actually outfakes Kenny S perfectly. The good bomb plan and the fact that he takes the exact same position, I also think it's actually quite smart that he takes such a trivial, such a common position when Kenny has such a long way to the bomb site, because he will be thinking about a ton of different positions for Hooch to be in that are not even actually the case. In my opinion, one of my, how should I say, one of my favorite or even signature moves on Mirage, for example, if I'm in a 1 versus 1 and let's say I've picked up the bomb on the B bomb site, I know the guy is on the B bomb site, what I tend to do is run to the A bomb site, plant the bomb completely open, and then just sit in the noob corner on the site, because that's one corner that they'll never ever clear if the bomb is out in the open. So if Hooch knows that Kenny has rotated off of the bomb site and he has planted it in a pretty good position, well, he could be chicken, he could be flanking out connect the door after Kenny, he could be so many places, and yet he picks the weirdest, well, not the weirdest, but the most normal actually position of all, and therefore Kenny, well, he has limited time, so he can't really clear any angles, but he just has to go for a smoke defuse and yeah, pray to Gaben. But I hope you have enjoyed this round analysis, boys. It's not something that I've really done before, but I was just taken aback by this amazing play from Hooch, and I felt like I had to analyze it. I know it's some time ago now, but I just haven't had the time to get it out. I do have some good news though. I'm getting a new PC in the next week, so hopefully I'll start streaming some more. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you have enjoyed the video, guys. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't. My name is NaToSaphiX, and I'll see you in the next video, baby. Kiss, kiss.